Hello and welcome back to the Go with more EU4 Russia. So we've just finished up our little war against China and taken a great deal of solid trade in the Beijing trade node. So we're getting some pretty solid power there, which is always good to see. So what I'm thinking of doing is we should probably go ahead and make sure we get on top of this rebel issue that we've created. Shouldn't take us too long. We'll have yeah, we should have this sorted in no time at all. So you know what, once we get this one, that one, and the other, I think we'll leave this last one to that 37 stack, and we'll bring the rest back up to the other spot. What do we call it? Other spot? Our borders with the Ottomans, because I'm pretty sure we're about to go to war with them. So let's bring you up over here. Let's go and bring them over there. We don't need you suppressing rebels anymore. That will be fine. We do have our galley navy. I don't think we have too much else. We have you guys over here. I think there's, yeah, maybe a couple more. Let's make sure we collect them. Send them over there. You guys in the White Sea, you'll be fine. Ooh, okay, we apparently have some extra ships, some transports, and a heavy. Guessing they belong to Norway, so we'll bring them back and rendezvous with the others. Everybody else, oh yeah, you guys as well, we have galleys. Yeah, the Ottomans are going to have a huge navy. Yes, they are. Okay. So let's bring you guys back up here as well. We don't want to lose you accidentally. And that should be about everything. Okay. So we'll get a little bit of time going by. In fact, we should make sure that... Oh, hang on a second. This army has somehow decided that they don't need to take on this little section of land. We need you to turn around, if you don't mind. Alright, fine. Let's stop autonomous rebel suppression. Stay where you are. Let's go ahead and reintroduce them to the land that they're meant to be looking after. And then once they get that fort back, we'll send them down this way. But we'll see if we can get a little bit of decreased unrest while we wait. Okay, there we go. Finally doing what they're supposed to do. That's good. Jordan is also no longer our rival. We have beat them up to a point where they are not eligible, and we can't actually take any other rivals either at this point. Ooh, reform has been revoked by Nassau. Huh. For the Empire. Okay, so... Ooh, they're going backwards. That is not good for them. They're definitely not going to be going anywhere. Yeah, this is a very weak HRE. In fact, part of me even wonders whether we should go in and dismantle them at some point. Just so we can take over this land a little bit more easily. It is certainly an option. Alright, so let's see. Where are we at? We have about 100,000 up here. We have another 150 there. That's not too bad. The Ottomans have 400,000 though. We'll have to see. Alright, but first, Desires of the Flesh. What have we got? We have Prestige. So we'll allow the affair between our Queen and their natural... No. I don't think that's good. We lose money. Can't really be trusted with secrets leaving. We could go for some unrest. Is executed without sufficient explanation. That will be seen as tyrannical, and unrest in St. Petersburg and surrounding area will increase by 3. Or we get rid of the Queen. We lose a little bit of stuff there. We divorce her, and... Now what kind of a queen is she? She is a 462, so it's not bad. Good for the improved relations. Honestly, I don't think it matters if we lose her. Yeah, I don't think it does. Our heir is old enough that he can take the throne immediately. Yeah, let's just go ahead and kick her to the curb. I'm sorry, but that is not acceptable. Yeah, be gone with her. Alright, conversions are happening. That is nice. Unfortunately, yep, the rest are being turned into cores. We should also go ahead and pick up an icon. So we are going to go to war. Institution could have been useful, but oh well. Improve relations in AE. I think we're going... Yep, manpower, recovery, speed, and discipline. That's just far too powerful to not have. Okay, that'll help us out immensely. Alright. We also have these, what do we call them? Our great projects, possibly. Again, we don't need any of these. I don't think we'll ever... Yeah, I don't think we'll ever really go for that. And this other one... Local unrest and stability cost modifier. We could gain an extra missionary out of it, so maybe... You know what, maybe we do. Let's go ahead and pick that up. We'll work towards an extra missionary. That never hurts to have, especially when we go on a rather large rampage. A siege is over. That is excellent. Let's bring you guys back down to where you belong. We'll set you up... I think we'll set you up about there. But you'll have quick access to most of the land. And that port will take care of the other spot. Yeah, that'll be good. Alright, and we can bring the rest of these navies as well. Make sure that we have them all well and truly sorted for when we do eventually go and fight Japan. Which again, still going to be a couple of years away. But I think it would be good. Yeah, okay. So we've got that. Looks like they're dealing with their... Are they at war with Japan? Yes, they are. Okay, well, whenever they decide to peace on out, we'll take over them. That should be fine. Well, let's see. What else can we do? Well, we need to have our troops drilling. So let's go ahead and make sure that that's happening. We should also make sure that we have enough generals. We need another one. We'll pick one of those up. A 6442. That is quite respectable. Go ahead and pop him on there. Let's see. Patriarch authority or money. I think we can afford to lose some patriarch authority. We'll get it back. Generals are over there. That'll be fine. Yeah, let's make sure that you are nice and strong. We'll go ahead and do that. And we may as well bring you over here just so we can keep everybody drilling. Yeah, I think that's good. So, the army here who is taking care of rebels, they have a general. That's important. Although we could probably swap him out. A 6621. Is there anyone weaker than that? Yes, there is. Let's go... Maybe we swap him out? Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and do that. That way they have a general that's a little bit less good, and we'll put the best one where we're going to be taking as many fights as possible. And having that siege is always useful. So we'll get that done. Has our land force limit gone up at all? We should check that out. We can have an extra 40,000 men on the field, so we should definitely do that. Let's go ahead and make sure that our templates are accurate. So let's see, we have a combat width of 34. How is our template looking? Yeah, we will have enough to fill those ranks in. Need a couple more cannons though for each half, so we will go ahead and do that. Let's go an extra couple there. What about these guys? 10 and 15. We'll bring you up to 17 as with you. And then we'll do the same thing up here. And ooh, that's a half stack, give or take. How many more? Oh, wait a second. How many more men do we need? We can take on an extra 30, so yeah, we'll bring that up to the maximum. Bring that up to 34. We'll also go ahead and make sure that they have 17. Oops, one too many. That'll be fine. We'll go one less over here instead. We'll sort that out later. You're done. You're done. And then there's you. I suppose you're the other half. Okay, that's not too bad then. Oh, actually, no. Only half of the cannons. The rest, you know what? Yeah, we'll just split these armies. We'll shuffle split them, and that should sort that issue out. A little bit of extra prestige from converting. That's nice. Does that translate to patriarchal authority? Not exactly. But we do get half per year, so that's not too bad. You know what we should do? We should figure out. Okay, the next idea group is at level 22 tech. So that's the very next one. So we could do that. Also helps out with the town hall. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and save us some money. Let's bring... Yeah, we'll bring these guys up over here. We have... What do we have? We have 1 fort. Oop. Truce expired with the Ottomans, Mara, Timurids, and Kilwa. So let's see. They have a fort here. They have deleted the other fort, so we only need one of them up here. Let's bring... Yeah, I think we'll bring them down and have 100 stack, and we're going to try and wipe this out as quickly as possible. The Ottomans are still... Oh no, they're no longer at war. Okay, that's unfortunate. Well, we should definitely go ahead and get spy network on them. That will be important, and we have... Oh yeah, a whole bunch more ships to bring into port. So let's bring them into one there, just so we're not filling up our screen too heavily. And what else do we want? Yes, we also... Oh, we did get that fort finally built. Okay, so that is handy. That is going to help us out a lot. In fact, we probably should go ahead and see if there's any trade company investments that we can afford. Do we... Where was some of that land? We need... I can't remember where we find our... Oh, there we are, states. That's what we're after. We want trade company investments. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start building up some defensiveness. We'll do that where we can. So let's go... taxes, trade power, yeah, defensive modifier and all. We'll go ahead and build them up. Make sure that we get the most out of that fort. And then... I suppose we'll come back and do that at a later date, but that's the main one that's important. There are 2 forts there, so that will be very helpful. In fact, we may even... No, we should probably even go ahead and change around some of our trade companies. Probably wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. Yeah, we're not really gaining too much from this guy being here. Well, let's go ahead and recall the merchant. Yeah, we don't need to be directing trade anywhere. That'll be fine. That can come back. We'll maybe bring him over to... Yeah, Siberia. I think Siberia would be a great call. And then maybe work our way back from here. And things from Beijing instead of going... Oh no, that's all going that way, so there's nothing we can do about that. Yeah, we'll try and direct some of that flow from around here and send that back up towards us. I think that would be very good for us. We'll go ahead and do that. And then, is there another one where we have extra merchant? Yes, we do. 100% we can definitely bring you away. That's all getting sent to us anyway. And I think... Yeah, I think that's about good. So, let's see. Anything else we can do? Oh, that's right. We do have some land we can reclaim. Make sure that we have a nice high threshold. So we're going to seize land. That will keep... Ooh, wait a second. Most of everybody happy. We'll go summon diet first. There we go. And then we'll seize the land. Excellent. No need for the Cossacks to rise up unnecessarily. So, we can go ahead and increase our base tax if we build a basilica. Nothing too bad. We could also go ahead and for the boyers, what do we want to do? Spain's opinion of Russia is up to 100. Ooh. Improve relations diplomat at half price. It's not bad. We also have burgers. If we go ahead and build a manufactory in Minsk, or of course the Cossacks, we can gain some admin power if we Buteha? B-U-T-E-H-A. Buteha? I have no idea. You know what? We were planning on taking them on anyway. They're not a huge threat to us. Yeah, 32,000. We can probably just deal with them with our rebel suppression stack. Yeah, you know what? That'll do fine. Free admin power. That's always worth it. Pick that up. We'll pick that up indeed. Right, although I am curious, what is Spain's opinion of us? Minus 34. Okay. Nothing too crazy. We could bring them up to 100 if ever we want to, but I don't think it will be necessary. We will call all the rest, and I think, assuming everybody is in a relatively good position, that's right, we need to check how many men are being built. Still have more joining on in. Okay. Yes, and of course, those merchants. Definitely, before we forget about the merchants, let's go. We're going to trade from here. We're going to bring you up across there. Transfer trade power. I think that seems good. We'll send you. And that will guarantee no more money going down to them. And then up over here we have 36%. Let's go ahead and transfer trade power with... you know what? We're going to have to wait a couple of days. He's still in transit. Okay, there we go. A Torrenti Muscovy. Sure. Alright, that's good. That should hopefully generate us a little bit more money. That will be good. And with the last little bit, I think... yeah, we should make sure that we have prepared our men. Let's tell everybody to stop drilling. We're going to want to make sure that that's all done. And unfortunately, we have to click everyone at a time. I thought maybe if we selected everybody and used our hotkey that would work, but our drill is very nice. 94 is very, very good, so that'll give us an extra landfire damage of 9.4%, shock damage 9.4%, fire damage received minus 23.5%, shock damage received by the same, as well as an extra 18.8% movement speed. We're going to have some very, very zippy armies. So, Ottomans. It's been a little while since we last fought you, and you're no longer giving us war reparations. I think... we can't get France to join in on the war. No, that's unfortunate. Alright, I think this is it. We're going to go ahead and join on in again. Now, the Timurids are in this one. That's right, they're the Red Nation. Mara as well, and... Kilwa. Did they really get that? Oh, darn it. We should have attacked immediately and not have to worry about Kilwa. But I suppose it is what it is. We do have conquest here for all of these lands for either Crimea or Georgia. And then, of course, all of ours. I think that'll all be fine, though. Let's go... No, reconquest isn't a terrible idea, but that is, what's that, 25% aggressive expansion? You know what? I don't care about aggressive expansion. We're big enough as it is. No one will ever want to fight us. So let's go. Holy War. That's what we're going to do. Oh, wait a second. That's what we're going to do in just a month or two. But first we have to let our armies gain a little bit of morale. We do not want to be losing any early battles, especially in a show of superiority war. Alright, Prussia becomes happy, or we gain Diplo power. Let's go with Diplo power. It's always the right choice. We don't really mind. Our little subject here is very nice and strong and happy. So that's all that matters. Alright, so with that, anything else worth coring into states? Nothing too much, although You know what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and play a cheeky trick. We're going to click the button, not go fully into it, and we're going to go ahead here and make a defensive edict. We'll pay a little bit more, but we're not going to actually have this as core territory. Yeah, there we go. We're just going to make it as difficult as possible for them to have any sort of say in the area. So, with that in mind, yes, now we can go ahead and declare our war. Let's go roll past all of our claims and pick up that holy war. Show superiority. Alright, these numbers are looking fairly even. They do have a lot of cannons, a lot of men, but we do outnumber them. Georgia's probably going to get a little bit of pain in this, but that should be fine. Crimea can take care of this. Tibet will join in, and of course we have Russia. So, let's go ahead and let us destroy the infidels and move on forwards. Let's go. 50,000 men. Take that. I think we'll bring... You know what? We're going to split this army up for a second, and we're going to swap you out. We're going to go no leader here. And the one that doesn't, we'll go ahead and pick up that extra siege. So we'll send you to the mountains. We'll send you over here. And you, my little friend, can... play backup. Yep, that's what we'll do. Make sure that we have a nice little set of men going there. That'll be good. Some reinforcements. I don't know where their troops are, unfortunately. I will try and move on forwards. So we'll do that. But we're just going to be a little bit cautious. Because after all, we cannot see through that fog of war. But I can guarantee you that the AI definitely can, so definitely need to be careful. Alright, pour up that last one there, that should go nicely, and I think that's about it. Oh, we have an extra troop lying around. That is not ideal. Let's send them... We'll send them to the siege. I think that's good, and in fact, we're even going to go ahead and start barraging straight away. These guys are our mortal enemy, so let us make sure that we are taking appropriate measures to destroy them. That should be good. What level fort are you? You're level 6. You know what? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. We have the extra 10% off being our golden age, which is nice. But we need to make good progress nice and early if we are to make a solid showing of force. So let's bring you guys forwards. Make sure that they're nearby. Nothing jumps out of the fog of war. In fact, let's go down to speed 3, and I think we'll just sit here for 2 seconds. Some of this defensive terrain could be very good for us. Let's go... You know what? 2 siege, that's not too bad. Let's bring you over there, see if we can get those mountains as well. Some early defensive terrain would be very handy to have. Accept petition for peasants or deal with... Yeah, we'll lose prestige. I don't care about that. We'll get... I don't really feel like fighting peasants right about now. And we'll bring you guys forwards. Yeah, there we go. Okay, making some solid headway. Crimea doing their good work there. Let's go. Any sign of them? They're not in our lands yet. Okay, so I do wonder if they've been dealing with some rebels about here. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, let's also make sure that we see our spy network, just in case there's something we can do, like sabotage their recruitment. Definitely want that accessible. And then with the rest of our spy network potential, what do we want to do? I think... Our rival doesn't hate us completely. That's rather funny. Well, unfortunately, they're always going to want to be our rival. Do we go... Ooh, Hungary's being beaten up by Venice. Interesting. You know what? How about we start improving our relations with them? Yeah, they could be useful. They'll probably have a decent navy. Yeah, they do. Yeah, let's see if maybe there's some potential there to bring them in as friends. That could be somewhat useful. That could be very nice indeed. Help counterbalance the Ottoman Navy's strength. Right. Going to siege that down straight away. Sorry. Break that down. That is what we want. Okay, that was just a regular province that we were taking. That's all well and good. So far, let's bring... Oh, you were probably meant to be there too. Make sure that we are reinforcing properly. Let's bring these guys. No, we're going to keep you all on the same... same area. We want to make sure that we can reinforce if we're going to get stacked upon. We know that what the Ottomans are like, and they are very much big on the whole, on taking us out with overwhelming force. Alright. You know what? We're going to march straight on to Constantinople. We'll come back for those other forts. There's only 3 of them this time, which is good. They've definitely reduced their numbers. That will help us... Yeah, that'll help us with our sieging. If we can get Gallipoli as well, we should be able to set up a nice defensive position there. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to obviously break down what they have, but then just to make sure that we are in good position, let's go ahead and scorch the earth, just in case they plan on taking a fight there and reinforcing. That will slow them down and put us in a very nice and strong position. Yes, this is definitely what we want. Alright, so you know what? We can afford other trade investments. Is there... company garrisons. Is there anything else we could do? And nothing of any substantial ability there. Let's see, trade power. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a couple of these. This will help us improve our economy. And the best thing is, those things happen overnight, so we don't have to worry about anything there. We've almost picked up this extra defensive fort in the mountains, which I'm really glad to see. Already at 28% on Constantinople. This is very good news for us. Even if we don't win... Oh, we got the siege. Excellent. Right, so even if we have a little bit of trouble fighting them in the future when they regroup... Yeah, they're still probably down here. We're going to try and have a bit of a beachhead and make them take as much war exhaustion as possible. We'll also... yeah, we'll just be able to make the most of this. And then let's bring you up over here as well. You know what, we'll bring you a little bit further forwards just to make sure that we're in a good position. Oh, and we got that siege. Excellent. Let's go... you know what, let's just go ahead and split you guys even further. We have 10s, 19s. Yeah, we'll go down to 5s and 4s. I think that is a reasonable number. Alright, that is probably enough, and we're going to start sieging everything that we see. So, let's go one of them here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, no, we can't get that one just yet. We'll go one here, one there, and one there. Okay, excellent. This will help absolutely balloon their war exhaustion. Alright, revolts unfortunately have occurred, but you are more than strong enough to deal with them, so... What are you doing? Oh, bother. We never actually set them to... we never set them to actually look after the rebels, so... I'm going to quickly go ahead and set that back up. Good news is, we're not going to pay for that too much, as we actually checked out and made sure that they were doing their job. Yep, there they go. Okay, that's good. That's not going to be an issue. Ottomans, we have... still have no battles coming our way. But if we can get Trebizond, that should give us a clean run over there as well. So that would mean we can we can then cross without having to worry about their massive navies. Yeah, that would be very good. So hopefully we'll get these. Give us a little bit of defensive terrain as well. Alright, and we have, what is this? Oh, right, rebels. Alright, profiteering in a province. Alright, we have trade power, but less produce or local goods production and a little bit of unrest. You know what? I think we have enough unrest production that will take that. That will be fine. We did take Gibraltar as well. Let's make sure that we scorch the earth there. And you know what? I think... yeah, we'll put the 51 stack there. We'll split up these guys. We'll go one of them here, one of them there. Just picking up a few here and there. I think that would be very, very beneficial. Alright, and I think that's where we'll leave things for today. That's an incredibly good opener against the Ottomans. We're going to be able to annihilate the European holdings. We're going to be able to devastate a bunch of this land. We should be able to take a whole stack for Georgia and ourselves. This is exactly what we wanted. So if you do want to see us continue this fight, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.